So the jury has a little break right now, and I found a jury member who joined us last year. Maybe you can tell us something about the differences you experienced.
Yeah, I mean, there's two things, right? You see some companies that have been here in 2015 as well, and you can really see that they really have grown in their presentations. They have more tips and tricks, and they took the connection between this is what I want to reach, and this is my output, and this is how I reached it, and that's really nice to see. And and some of the categories are really, really tough because they are all really good. They're really solid. They have the whole circle of this is what we wanted to do. This is what we wanted to, and I think even more than last year. So that's what it's really. That's really you like to see that to have this whole. Okay, this is what we do. This is why we did it, and this is our story.
There are a lot of projects, it's a long day, but have there been any highlights so far? No names, of course?
No names. Yes, I think, the highlights, there's the difficulties is, for instance, when we just finished like the public affairs. It's always a highlight because the topic is so, it's so, the people are so passionate and they are doing something that, for the greater good, and that makes us very enthusiastic as well. So that's a category that's, although very difficult in how to compare them, it's always a pleasure to be in that category. It always gives you energy and you're like, oh, I want to do that as well. And there were some ideas of which you think like, oh, I wish I had that idea, And so I think the highlights, without mentioning names, for me is that is the revival of the website, maybe as a hub, as a starting point in the media. It's really nice. So it's still there. And we had just some really fun cases, but I can't mention names, so it's almost impossible to answer that question. Yeah.
And for tonight, so maybe in some categories who the winner will be?
Probably. Although it will be a surprise because we had some really, really tough discussions as well. And I think, we're probably all, top three is a bit more easy. But which one wins in the top three, it's a surprise for me as for the other juries. Yeah.
Well, I guess then you're as excited as the nominees are, and I'm happy to see you tonight as well. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.